Hello everyone, I'm Nick Murphy. Today we'll be bringing you another high-level ZVP on the old version of Starcraft 2. I had to load up the old version in order to play this replay. So hopefully there's going to be some new replays that took place after patch 1.5, but that's highly unlikely. Hopefully I can find some though. Anyways, up here, this is game number 4, I believe, in the best of 7. Up here in the top hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have MVPDRG, the red Zerg player. His opponent will be down here in the bottom left-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom. LiquidHero, the blue Protoss player. Now up in the series 3-0. I have a feeling I may have casted the games in the wrong order. If that's the case, then I apologize. It is not intentional, of course. I just casted them in the order they appeared on gosugamers.net or .com or something. Yeah, I just casted them in that order from bottom up. So yeah, great. Here we'll see game 4. Dongrygu is obviously way behind in a ridiculous 3-0 disadvantage. Will he be able to come back? Perhaps. As you can see, this is the tournament version of this map. It has the neutral supply depot to stop the 3-pylon wall. Dongrygu gonna go for a pool first. Wise decision. That's good for getting the queen out early, the first queen, and you can get a couple lings out to kill this pylon, not delay your expansion at all. Even though Dongrygu is being delayed right now, he's gonna go to the third, but I think the probe is close enough that Dongrygu won't actually be able to do that, so he decides to make an overlord instead. Will he be canceling this pylon? No, he lets it live. He lets it live, which will delay his nexus and his gate, his cannon. He'll delay everything. He's actually planning another pylon right there. So Dongrygu just has to wait for lings, get out a queen and lings at the same time. I'm gonna get out 4 lings instead of 2. Let's just see if he decides to cancel that. Yes, he does. His gateway and nexus is already so delayed. No sense delaying it any further. There's the nexus, finally goes down. Gateway will be going down shortly. So yeah, here we go. There's the gateway. And there we go. And here's the 4 lings to take out the pylon. Will he be putting a gateway there or something? I would be surprised actually, because that's kind of not that cost efficient, I don't think. But whatever. To each his own. This gateway can delay Dongrygu just a slightly bit more. And there's the hatch going down, and the queen coming, and the lings will take care of this probe quite handily, and the third will indeed go down. Another queen being produced at the main. Second queen coming down here, maybe gonna put a creep tumor and inject all at once at the same time. Gateway just about finished. Gonna allow for a decently timed cyber core, all things considered. He's going to be able to put it down right now, right there, right here, and that's pretty early-ish considering what happened with all the pylons and cannons or gateways rather. Considering all that happened, that's a pretty early cyber core. It's decent, definitely. So, anyways, this overlord can spot both gases from where he's sitting. Very, very important to do so. As it will tell you whether or not an all-in is coming. If you see no gas at all, you can guess maybe an all-in is coming, maybe a mass gateway push, or possibly a ridiculously fast third. But as Dongrygu can see, he's chronoing out a stalker, or he's chronoing a unit. He can only assume it's a stalker. And with that being said, the warp gate push will be significantly delayed, or significantly weaker at least. The Zealot is taking the watchtower, going into that little crevice there, holding position so that lings cannot get us around, and the Zealot will be extra cost efficient right there. Here comes a stalker to back up the Zealot. Not that it was necessary. This will force a couple more lings out of DRG though. So that's very unfortunate. 6:30, he throws down 3 gases. Also a little bit early considering the delay on the expansion and delay on everyone in general. There's no delay on harvesters, I guess, but there's a delay on the the expansions and the economy in general. But yeah, 3 gases at this time is not a bad idea. It's definitely very good. We've seen DRG do it in the past few games. The 3 gases at 6:30 timing. DRG sees, he only sees this gas, he doesn't see this gas. He probably should have got over there to see it, but he did see the chronoed out stalker, so he's probably not expecting a gateway all-in, which is reasonable to assume, I believe, because even if he is doing a gateway all-in, it will be significantly weaker. So at least there's that. He'll be able to defend quite handily. There's 2 gateways going down here. Gonna make a full wall there, but not quite a wall down here. He's probably gonna want to put something down there eventually. And as we see, Hero sitting on +1 weapons, gonna get the +1 armor. No Twilight Council yet, so absolutely no +2 is possible. Still no gates being added though, only those 2. He's actually taking a third off of 1 gate, which is kind of, well, obviously very ballsy. 2 sentries out so far. Taking a third this quickly, you have absolutely no ability to put pressure, so Dongrigu can indeed drone up as much as he wants. Layer's just about to finish. We have Dongrigu spreading the creep a little bit, and Aspire going down, and that's a smart decision, I think, because mutas do take a long time, that's true, so they can be unsafe at times to get, but in this case, because he expanded off of 1 gate, Dongrigu is pretty certain he can get the mutas out in time to threaten a base raise, counter, harass shit there. 4th just now going down for DRG. Could have been maybe a little bit earlier, maybe, I'm not sure. I guess he didn't really have too many drones to support a 4th that early, but putting it down earlier wouldn't have hurt, definitely. There's a 5th macro hatch, that's good. Gonna be mass producing those speedlings, going to complement the mutas. Usually what happens these days with mutas is not just a muta focused army. It's mostly just mutas used to harass the mineral lines, harass buildings, maybe pick off a pylon or 2 somewhere, just pick off probes, maybe pick off some sentries, because the stalker count is extremely low right now, so it'll be very difficult to defend these sentries if mutas were out really early. And 7 mutas are on the way. Absolutely no stalkers on the field, just 1 actually. But other than that, none. Just that 1 stalker there. I assume the next warp-in will be of stalkers because he is going to see the spire, and he will wait. I assume he will wait. He will wait till he sees the spire to warp anything in. Or no, he just warps in stalkers anyway. There's the bunch of stalkers being warped in, and the mutas won't be game breaking right now, but they'll still be quite useful indeed. Now these lings are going to harass. This will be able to kill that assimilator or force a cancel at least. I don't know, or actually they're not able to do anything. That was very unfortunate for Dongrigu. Got trapped those lings there. Hero with a perfect force field. Very beautiful. 1 cannon in the mineral line, 1 cannon in each mineral line. Very nice to defend against mutas that he knows are coming. Lots of mutas tried to poke in there, but stalkers were ready. +2 weapons on the way. And this thing, a gateway. Very nice. So right now, Hero's in a completely defensive posture. He cannot move out. If he moves out, he'll lose countless probes. He'll lose like infinity probes. And then Dongrigu can mass spine crawlers in this main, and then just pretty much win with a base trade. So gonna take out the observer there, hopefully, and there goes the observer. And not many stalkers, definitely not enough stalkers to thwart these mutas. He can kill every single sentry here and then just back off, and then no, 1 sentry survives, but that's completely okay. Every muta, I don't think he lost even 1 muta. He might have lost just 1. But he didn't. He really conserved those mutas very well. He killed a ton of sentries, and at this point, a sentry is probably worth as much as a muta, just because gas is so much more important than minerals. We can almost equate gas to literally be everything, and have mutas pretty much the same worth as sentries. And he killed like 5 or 6 sentries for the cost of like 1 or 2 mutas. And this Nexus is going to go down, will it? Oh, it's really close, and those lings will definitely kill it. Probes on hold position there, but that didn't really do too much. The Lings, I guess the Lings were a little bit disturbed, but he does take out the main Nexus in trade of many mutas actually, but is not too bad. He's still getting up some very nice, very decent economy here. Let's see, drone count, 86 drones, very, very nice. Almost fully saturated on every single base. We're going to have even more drones coming out, which he'll be getting ready for that mass infester broodlord spine crawler style. Lots of mutas dying unnecessarily, very, very, very bad there. A little bit of a misplay by Dongregu there. But we'll see. He is buying the time needed. A little drone there didn't make a spine crawler there. He makes a spine crawler now. 5th base going down on the way for DRG. Going to be taking out these rocks. That's good because with Lings, you really want to get a really, really good surface area. And taking out those rocks will indeed help with that so that there's not such a tight choke up this ramp. It's almost always good to just take out any rocks on the field if you're Zerg. So yeah, LiquidHero gonna go up and scout for this 4th or 5th, and he's gonna realize it's not there and be super sad about life. He's like, oh. So Hero's gonna try to take a 4th while this is happening, and he sees no 5th over here. He's like, oh dear. And yeah, so Dongregu pretty much amazingly saturated on every single base. Hive just now started on the way. Pathogen glands done. No infestors though quite yet. But income, oh wow. The income is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, well that's because of this. But almost 3,000 mineral income and 1,000 gas income for Dongregu. That's just ridiculous how he can actually manage to spend that money efficiently, which he is. Gonna be able to take out these 2 cannons, force a cancel. There's the cancel. Gonna kill that cannon and kill some probes while he's at it. All those stalkers can blink under though. Oh no, and a ton of mutas go down. And that's not really good for DRG, even though he did kill 3 cannons, or 2 cannons and force a cancel of 1. LiquidHero might just get fed up and just leave and just run out and attack DRG, and I don't think he'll be quite ready for it. Actually, you know what? These spines can hold shit. And oh, gigantic storms, huge storms on the Banelings. Almost no Banelings survive there, and the mutas are very hurt as well. The Banelings accidentally go off on this Nexus here. Not very useful. 3 Banelings being here. Oh, hitting the Zealots, very nice. And doesn't quite kill the Nexus, and the Lings go back and do kill. Finish the job. And Hero is down to 3 bases and is about to mine out. About to being used in the figurative sense here. He's not about to mine out like in 5 seconds, but he's going to mine out sooner than later. Tons of spines down here. Probably would have been a little bit better up here, since if he kills these creep tumors, he'll have the high ground advantage and maybe be able to shoot from shoot the spines from up there, and the spines won't be able to attack back. Sorry, I've been on the income tab for like 6 years. I'm sorry about that. Many infestors on the field. 6 infestors, 15 mutas, lots of banelings on the field. Gonna be helpful because if the Protoss were to clump up, the banelings are obviously useful on creep, but if the Protoss decides to spread and blink around, then the amount of surface area the Lings can get is ridiculous. 5th base trying to... Oh, he almost... I think he could have killed that for sure, that 5th base there. Oh, but a gigantic counterattack by Dongregu forces entirety of Hero's army back, and yeah, he probably could have microed that a little bit better to keep some units over there. And will the natural Nexus go down? It looks like it's going to be close, but a blink in, and that will run DRG's mutas away, and he is unsuccessful. Creep isn't really the best, like there's not as much creep as you'd normally see Dongregu have, but that might be because of the heavy focus on the expanding in the mutas. Here's and then not so much focus on queens. Here's the 6 broodlords on the way. Gonna be very nice. 6 broodlords are morphing over here, even though it's kind of far back. Broodlords are really slow moving. It would probably be better to morph them a little bit closer to where you want them to be later on, so that they don't have to move all over the place. These mutas are the last remaining mutas, it seems. 9 mutas right there. He's gonna try to do as much damage as you can. Be completely hyper aggressive with them without giving them away for free, of course. Still tons of Broodlords. What did I hear? I heard, for some reason I thought something activated Cloak, even though it's Protoss, I don't know. I just heard a noise, and it sounded like Cloak activated. Anyways, we have a ton of Infestors down here, more Broodlords coming out. 12 Broodlords on the field with the ones in production if they manage to get finished. There will be 12 Broodlords. Creep receding right here. Oh, and here's the sick going down for Dongaryu, but LiquidHero sees it with his 2 Zealots. I'm gonna go attack it. Probably force a cancel. I'm pretty sure 2 Zealots will force a cancel on that. But yeah. Meanwhile, Dongaryu trying to come down and do the engagement with his Infestor Broodlord. Infestor Broodlord is the correcting, it is pretty much the only army you want to engage with as Zerg, unless you're massing Roach in the beginning or something like that. But direct engagements, I mean, Infestor Broodlord do favor direct engagements since, oh shit, sorry, I took too long explaining. Banelings going in there, the blink under the Broodlords clumps them up, the Banelings rape them, and so do the Fungals. And Dongaryu has to back off these Infestors there, or else lose them all. And one Broodlord on the way over here, coming down slowly but surely. What is being produced? An Ultralisk Cavern, 10 Roaches and 20 Lings being produced. He just wants to push through and kill this third, or fourth rather. Tons of Lings streaming in. Not going to be able to. He might be able to take out this Broodlord, but he won't be able to take out all these Lings without taking severe losses. And Dongaryu splits up a couple Lings to go in the probe line and just massacre every single probe in the probe line right there. Tons of Zealots being warped in. Zealots are extra effective versus Lings at this stage in the game. Do the Lings have 3 armor on them? No, they do not. When they do have 3 armor, then they'll be a little bit less effective, the Zealots will. We do see Dongaryu did take out that fourth, but LiquidHero lost almost his entire army, so yeah. Wait a minute, why did I say but? That's an and. Never mind. So we see the cannons and shit going down, Nexus, all that good stuff. 6 going down over here for Dongaryu. Probably should be expanding every single place on the map. He does have the money. Actually, no, he doesn't. Never mind. I lied. He doesn't have the money. I was gonna say he has the money just because I assumed he does, because well, he proved me wrong, because Dongaryu's fucking way too good at spending his money. He has like $1 million income and like 5 unspent resources. It's ridiculous. So we see lots of long distance mining there from Hero. Until that Nexus comes up, it'll have to remain that way. Bunch of Roaches going to be over here cleaning up this attack. Not a big deal. We're going to see DRG also long distance mining from his 6. Once that 6 kicks into high gear and the gases get started, he will have an insane number of Broodlords. There's just a ridiculous number right now. 3 plus 9, 12 Broodlords still. Is that the magic number I'm thinking? Perhaps. I see 12 Broodlords pop up a lot. So, oh, spending. Very useful tab. Everyone uses it all the time. A little bit of a Roach counter here. Killing some probes. Very nice. 64 probes to 82 drones. Wow, I keep pressing S. Sorry about that. The 4th is just now getting re-established by Hero as a 7th base comes up for Dongaryu. 6 bases on the way already, or is already done. Hero putting a pylon for whatever reason. Oh shit, back. Oh god. I pressed B. I'm very, very sorry about that. That's actually really bad. But, there we go. So, anyways, like I said before, LiquidHero places a pylon there. The supply is way in favor of Dongaryu right now. It looks like Dongaryu is gearing up to take this game. 12 Broodlords, even more Broodlords, 15 Broodlords after that one is produced. And how many Infestors? 5 Infestors. That's good though. They all have 2 Fungals each at least. Or, well, soon they will. Warps in warps in a little bit of Stalkers here to take out this 19th base from DRG. And one feedback goes down, kills an infestor. Very unfortunate, but with this warp in over here, his army over here is not very nice and not very good to defend. Absolutely nothing. No sight of a mothership yet, though. That's actually really strange. Usually you'd see a mothership by this point in the game. Huge fungals going down. Lots of infestors made while I wasn't looking. Titanus plating for the ultras being produced. Gonna have tons of fungal growth going down. This looks like that's the end for Hero. There's way too many infestors, or broodlords. Still 10 broodlords remain, and every single piece of Hero's army has been eliminated. Maybe if these were there, it would have helped a little bit, but I don't think so. There's just too many broodlords for DRG, and just it was too much for Hero to handle there. So this has been game number 4. DRG moving the series to 3-1 in favor of Hero. Will he be able to come back? Who knows? You must watch all the videos. It's my evil plan. Anyways, read the description, like, favorite, subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this cast or about Starcraft 2 strategy, leave me a comment in the section below, and it'll be answered in the next video. Oh, a little DT harass going over there. I did not notice that, but DRG is on top of that with his 9,000 APM. No big deal. No big deal for him. And he made a bunch of overseers over there, just in case of mothership, I guess. Anyway, this has been what was I in the middle of saying? I was in the middle of saying my outro. If you have any replays you want me to cast, send them in to me at nickyboy@hotmail.com. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Nick Murphy. Bye-bye.